All right, Avery, buckle up. We're here from Google's Notebook LM, and we're about to unwrap your 2024 Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah. Get ready because your year in music, Avery, was something else.
81 minutes. Wow. That's how much time you spent listening to music this year.
That's a lot of music, Avery.
That puts you in the top 53% of listeners worldwide.
Yeah, you're not just listening to music in the background, you are a music enthusiast.
Absolutely. Okay, so the moment we've all been waiting for. Your top track.
Drum roll, please.
Avery, your top track with a staggering 115 plays is What You Want by Hysteria.
Wow. 115 times.
That puts you in the top 0.02% of listeners globally for this song.
That is seriously impressive, Avery. Like, tell me you didn't have this one on repeat.
I'm willing to bet you did.
Okay, so speaking of top artists, let's talk about the musician who completely stole the show this year.
Avery, your top artist is Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Such a unique style. I really love how he blends electronic music with all those live instruments.
Especially those drums and turntables. I can just imagine the energy of his live shows.
And Avery, you spent 534 minutes listening to Pinocchio this year.
Putting you in the top 2% of their listeners.
Now that's dedication.
Now let's hit rewind and take a little trip through your musical timeline. Month by month, let's see how your taste evolved.
January, you started the year strong. Hysteria was definitely a big player right off the bat, 85 plays.
Be what you want. Just hit you right away.
Right, it was an instant favorite.
And you also had some early listens to Barely Human and Kacheki.
Yeah, so much energy. It definitely set the tone for an exciting year.
Then in February, Barely Human released their album Faster and Harder. And you know what?
Right.
You're listening to Barely Human spiked right around then.
Oh, wow. So I wonder if you dove straight into that album when it came out, maybe found some new favorite Barely Human tracks.
Totally. Then March rolls around, and it's like a total switch up.
It is. March is when you really got into Kariki Bear's album.
Yeah, you were deep in that world. But that wasn't all.
No, it wasn't. The release of Sawtown's M at Magical Cure Love Shot also happened that month.
March was definitely a month of discovering new sounds.
Totally. Then May came around, and wow, this is where things get really interesting. It's like you threw open the door to the world of Vocaloid music.
Yes. Suddenly it's Hatsune Miku, Sumiki, Deco 27.
All in the mix, you really embrace the variety.
And of course, Pinocchio, your top artist, was there throughout. Yeah. So what do you think sparked this Vocaloid journey, Avery?
A new discovery, maybe just a different mood. I'd love to know.
You too. June arrives, and you're still going strong with Vocaloid. Pinocchio and Deco 27 were on heavy rotation.
Yep, still favorites. But then Sudu's Ease makes an appearance.
Interesting. It's a great song, but it definitely brings a bit of a different vibe, maybe a bit more introspective.
Right. Perfect for those long summer nights.
July, you continued to explore. Pinocchio and Deco 27 were still mainstays.
Always a good choice.
But you also started listening to some other amazing artists like Cosmo Busu P, Niru, and Canaria.
Were you on the hunt for new sounds or just rediscovering some old favorites, Avery?
August was all about experimentation.
Yes. You explored genres like indie pop with TV Girl. Love them.
And you even dip your toes into the unique world of inanimate insanity.
Talk about a change of pace.
Maybe the summer heat just called for something different.
Could have been the weather, or just a spontaneous mood. Then September rolled around, and you circled back to Vocaloid with Deco 27.
That's right. But you also branched out again with Le Seraphim, Hubie the Kid, and ZOMB.
Such a cool mix. It's like you were in a musical scavenger hunt, always looking for something new and exciting.
And then October brought a return to some familiar faces.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, Deco 27, Hatsune Miku.
Back to the classics.
But you also stayed ahead of the curve by adding rising stars like 2.0 and Canaria to your playlist. Always on top of the latest sounds, Avery.
I know, right? It's been such a blast exploring your 2024 Spotify Wrapped with you.
Avery, your journey this year has been incredible. You clearly have a passion for music and a real knack for discovering new artists.
We're so curious to see where your musical adventures take you in 2025.
This has been Google's Notebook LM, signing off.
See you next time.